Okay, so finally, India Russia annual summit is finally over. 4th of December, 5th of December. I believe President of Russia, Mr. Vladimir Putin, he would have left India on December 5th only after a grand banquet or grand dinner at Rashtrapati Bhavan in India. Anyway, everyone has a grudge that he should have received Bharat Ratna Award. Instead, Indian Prime Minister has conferred him Gita, that is a religious book in India, and he has kind of donated him a Gita book. Gita book, any many people can donate him, and better it comes from a saint. If any saint donate him Gita book to Mr. Vladimir Putin, that will make more sense rather than any political person he is grant giving him Gita book. I personally feel so. Anyway, what was expected is any saint cannot give him Bharat Ratna award, but Indian Prime Minister can give him Bharat Ratna award when shamelessly, Indian Prime Minister went there to receive their highest civilian award, and he received their highest civilian award in last India Russia annual summit that happened in Moscow, where Indian Prime Minister had received highest civilian award of the Russia. I won't say that is much higher than Bharat, but still it is much higher than any other award in Russia, and that is Order of Saint Andrew the Apostle that he had received. And shamelessly he came to India, and he never declared any Bharat Ratna to Vladimir Putin in reply. Whereas the highest civilian award to Indian Prime Minister was declared on 2019 only from Russia. Because of Corona, it got delayed, and 2024 it was granted to Indian Prime Minister. In reciprocal way, it should have been announced Bharat Ratna to Vladimir Putin also in 2019 only. But he had come this time and after India-Pakistan war, where the Russian defense product, especially S-400, it had saved India. Otherwise, India would have been in turmoil, India would have been in devastation condition. Still, no Bharat Ratna to India, rather one political person. We do not know about his personal character or not. I don't know. He's character oriented or characterless person. I don't know. Because politicians, it is difficult to say he is a character oriented person. Generally, politicians are found characterless people. Anyway, means this is what we have seen in general life. So, a politician giving Gita to Russian president, it doesn't look very good. Rather than some saint should have given Gita to Russian president. What was expected was Indian Prime Minister should have been announced Bharat Ratna to Vladimir Putin when Putin saved India. Anyway, there are lot of MoU that has been signed between Russia and India. MoU means Memorandum of Understanding. Memorandum of Understanding means what are the steps that will be taken care by India and Russia in next 1 year, 2 year, 10 year, or whatsoever. There will be a timeline against each step. Means there are points in which means they have written when there was agreement between India and Russia, they note down the to do what we have to do, that they have 16 points that they have to do, and against those 16 point timeline is there. They have to finish all to do work in this timeline. What is the memorandum of understanding between India and Russia that was signed on 5th of December, last day of the summit? That we will read it through. We will talk more on it. Okay, memorandum of understanding that was signed in New Delhi, 2025 December 5th. Okay, I believe it would be duly signed by either their foreign minister or prime minister and president of Russia. Okay, what is the memorandum of understanding? That is very big, but I'll read it through. There are many sections in it. This is the most mature memorandum of understanding I am seeing between India and Russia. Earlier memorandum of understanding were not that mature. This proves that their secretaries, IS officer, their secretary from the Russia and India, they have worked thoroughly. Mr. Ajit Doval, he is the National Security Advisor from India, and he had visited Russia some time back, and he had invited Vladimir Putin during that period only. I believe 3 months back he visited there after 50% tariff was announced on India. Vladimir Putin was said to come to India 3 months back only. But he finally said he would come to India in India Russia annual summit, and he kept to his promise, and he came to India. Anyway, now there are many sections in the MoU. The first section is migration and mobility. Migration. Vladimir Putin is a very miniature politician. He understands everything to very minute level, and he understands that Indian skilled labor is very skilled, and wherever they will go, they will change the future of the country, and this is what they had done for United States. When George Bush Jr. was president of United States around 2005 arena, he had only signed a kind of diplomatic relationship or with India or something like that, where Indian people will skilled people, they will go to America to work in software industry. They will earn money. They will send money to the India, and in return, they will expand that software technology of America, and America would grow up, and that's how Indians started going to America on work permit visa. But that has been scrapped more or less on daily basis. New rules are getting floated, claiming that Indians are nothing but kind of greedy people. They are coming to America to earn money. This is what being showed toward the Indian people. Vladimir Putin, he wants Indian people. No? When he is seeing Indian people are getting hodged inside India, they are not movable now, then it is a golden chance to get Indian people come to Russia and then bring their software technology. Now the first MoU is between in migration and mobility one, and that is agreement between Republic of India and Russian Federation in temporary labor activity of citizens of one state in the territory to the other state. Means the kind of temporary labor activity of citizens of one state in the territory to other state. One state in the territory means from India to Russia, the labor will go there. This is what it is mentioned. Second point is agreement between Republic of India and Russian Federation in cooperation on cooperation in combating irregular migration. Means people are going to Russia now, or they know that people will go to Russia if America is stopping them. Now they want to channelize, or they want to something like they want to establish one framework through which Indian people can go and work in Russia. Okay, so against this point, the sub point is this. This agreement establish a framework for the movement of a skilled worker from India to Russia and aims to promote safe and mutual beneficial migration between the two countries. Now, Vladimir Putin wants the Indian people who are not able to go to European Union or Canada or United States because of the new rule and regulation, please come to Russia and now empower our technology out there. First 2 points, I'll read it again. Agreement between Republic of India and Russian Federation on temporary labor activity of citizens of one state in the territory to the other state. Second point is agreement between Republic of India and Russian Federation in cooperation in combating irregular migration. Now migration will happen, and it will happen in a framework manner. Now Russia will guide it. Means Russia is now going to make a new visa rule where Indian work permit will be granted to India, similar to America. Okay, another sector is health and food safety. Agreement between Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of Republic of India and Ministry of Health, Russian Federation on the cooperation in the field of healthcare, medical education and science. What will happen under this is through exchange of information and a specialist and joint scientific research. Understandable? In health sector, the specialist and scientists, they will do exchange of information joint. They will go there, they will come here, and like that. Fourth point, this was the third point, and under health and food safety. 2 points were under migration and mobility. Fourth point, agreement between Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of the Republic of India, and the Federal Service of Surveillance on Consumer Right Protection and Human Well-being, Russian Federation in the field of food safety. This is a very big point, very big point. Okay, what is the summary of this point is by ensuring quality. This will happen Agreement between Food Safety and Standard Authority of India of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of the Republic of India and the Federal Service of Surveillance on Consumer Right Protection and Human Well-being Russian Federation in the field of food safety. So food safety, they are going to do some cooperation now. Okay, how the cooperation will happen? By ensuring quality and compliance with the sanitary and hygienic requirement of the food product. This is not the actual point. The actual point is India is suffering from food shortage. People are hungry. People are half of the people are not getting two times food also. Whereas Russia is a biggest exporter of food grains around the world. They are not able to export food grain because of the sanctions on Russia from the United States. India need food grain. Russia need to export food grain. Now they are doing bilateral discussion on export of food grain also. So food grain from Russia, it will come to India now. Simple. Indian labor or a skilled labor worker, they will go to the Russia as they were going to America under H1B visa. Now H1B visa will come from Russia. These are the very big 2 points that is coming. India, now if Indian people are going to Russia, they will send foreign money to India, and then India government will be benefited because they make some taxes out there. And Russian government will be benefited, their technology will be higher and they will boom. Anyway, now we have another section called maritime cooperation and polar water. Maritime is sea, ocean. Ocean cooperation, ocean-based cooperation and polar water means port and this kind of communication. So point number 5, memorandum of understanding between Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways of Republic of India and the Ministry of Transport of the Russian Federation on the training of a specialist for the ship operating in the polar water. In the polar means North Pole of Russia, North Pole and far east of the Russia, it is coming as a headache for Russia nowadays. Looks like it is very big. So North Pole, where the Russian ships and those things are complying, so they are moving, transporting. Their Indian people will go and work out there. They will be specialized. They will be trained in this manner. They need people. More or less, the result is Russia need people. India has lot of people. So Vladimir Putin wants to use it. Okay, so under this, the inference is MoU seeks to facilitate training of Indian seafarer in polar water through program designed and facilitated by Russia in agency specializing in the field. So Indian people, worker, labor, engineer, they will go to the polar North Pole, that is Siberia North Pole, Russia North Pole, and there they will get trained and they will work there as per Russia. They will send money to India. Point number 6, that is again under maritime cooperation and polar water. MoU between Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways of the Republic of India and Maritime Board of Russian Federation. Under this, the point is the MoU entails cooperation in various sectors of maritime domain such as shipping, port, joint mineral exploration, research and development. So for common port development and other research in the maritime, that will happen jointly. This is the point. Next section is fertilizer. This is what I am saying. India needs food now. India people are starving. Russian people, they are very less in number in Russia and they have tons of food. Now the next section is joint venture in fertilizer. What will happen in fertilizer? Okay, MoU between MS. So MS is named for the any company. So MoU between MS, JSC Ural Chem. Ural is a place in Russia, Ural mountain. So JSC is a company out there, JSC Ural Chem and MS Rashtriya Chemical and Fertilizer Limited and National Fertilizer Limited and National Potash Limited. So three companies in India. Rashtriya Chemical and Fertilizer Limited, National Fertilizer Limited and India Potash Limited. They will do a MoU with the MS JSC Ural Chem in Russia. And under this, okay, this is what will happen. Now the breakup is the MoU seeks to create a framework or development of a joint venture in urea manufacturing in Russia by Indian companies. Means more or less, Russia needs people. Means people from India, they are trained in urea production. From these companies, three companies, Rashtriya Chemical and Fertilizer Limited, National Fertilizer Limited and India Potash Limited. These workers, they will go and work for the MS JSC Ural came, and there they will produce urea, and that urea will be used in the cultivation of the food grains in Russia only, and then food grain will come to India. Indian people, they cannot work in their own agriculture field; they will go to the Russia. Anyway, what we can do? Bihar people, they cannot work in Bihar agriculture field, that is considered as the most fertilized agriculture field in the world. They go to Punjab and Haryana to work there in their salty soil. Soil are salty. If you dig, the salty water comes out with fertilizer and artificial irrigation system. They are cultivating poisonous wheat and rice out there. But India, Bihari people, they go there and work. They cannot cultivate in their own agricultural field. Similar way, Indian people, they will go to Russia and they will cultivate. If you do not understand what someone can do to you anyway. Next point is custom and commerce. So this is the next section, and now point number 8, MoU point number 8. Protocol between the Central Board of Direct Taxes and Custom of Republic of India. So Custom Department and Taxation Department and the Federal Customs Service of Russian Federation for cooperation in the exchange of pre-arrival information in respect of goods and vehicle moved between Republic of India and Republic of and Russian Federation. Russian Federation and Republic of India. When the trade starts happening in that trade manner, they will work towards the kind of direct taxes and custom duty. Means they will set up this kind of new rule or whatever is there. They will work toward it. Now it is expected the trade between India and Russia will grow up. Okay, what is the breakup of this point is this protocol provides framework for the cooperation between India and Russia in the field of exchange of information of custom operations to optimize procedure of custom control. Means if Indian companies are pushing product into Russia and Russia's company are pushing product into the India, then now there will be joint venture for the providing the information that these things are coming to India, these things are going to Russia, and how to control them in terms of tariff and and federal custom. Simple. Okay, ninth point under this in the custom and commerce is bilateral agreement between Department of Post, Minister of Ministry of Communication of the Republic of India and JSC, Russia Post. So in the Department of Post means in the postal department also there will be agreement. This is the old one. I am seeing for the third time I am reading the MOU and postal department has MOU this time also. Okay, what is the breakup of this point? The point I read is bilateral agreement between Department of Post, Ministry of Communication of the Republic of India, Department of Post and Ministry of Communication between Republic of India and JSC Russian Post. The breakup is this bilateral agreement seeks to strengthen cross-border postal cooperation and support growing e-commerce between the India-Russia, especially for small and medium enterprises. If postal service grows, means online purchasing and this thing, Indian people will be able to purchase the small products from Russia and they will be able to purchase small products from India, primarily electronics products. This is what I think. So post office department, they have to place nice website, online purchasing, you can purchase. This give a boost of rupee payment system in India and Mir payment system in Russia to be unified. If any price is mentioned from the Russian side in ruble, then Indian person can able to purchase through rupee card online, and they can be able to purchase Indian product in ruble through their Mir card. Now they are in collaboration where rupee and Mir card can be combined together. Anyway, now next section is academic collaboration in studies. This is point number 10. MOU on scientific and academic collaboration between diverse institute of advanced technology, defense institute. MOU on scientific and academic collaboration between Defense Institute of Advanced Technology Pune and Federal State Autonomous Education Institute of Higher Education National Thomas State University Thomas. So in Pune there is a Defense Institute of Advanced Technology DIAT and Federal State Autonomous Education Institute of Higher Education in Thomas. This is also called National Thomas State University. So there will be MoU, means there will be a program between them. What is the breakup of this? MoU create framework to develop to develop and extend scientific and academic collaboration by means of a student exchange. Students will go and come to and fro. Development of joint program, exchange of information and joint research. They will do joint research between these two universities. One is Defense Institute of Advanced Technology, Pune, and another is National Thomas State University, Thomas, Russia, and that name is Federal State Autonomous Education Institute of Higher Education. Anyway, point number 11 under academic collaboration, agreement regarding cooperation between University of Mumbai and Lomonosov Moscow State University. Joint 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 stack company management company of Russia direct investment field. Agreement regarding cooperation between University of Mumbai, Lomonosov Moscow State University and Joint Stack Company Management Company of Russia. So from Russia side, two people are there. One is Lomonosov Moscow State University and one is Joint Stack Company Management Company. Okay, so now of Russian direct investment field, I'll read the breakup what it says. Provide cooperation in education, training of a student and professional of advance professionals to advance. So the training of a student and professional will happen to advanced level India-Russia academic industry collaboration. Means both side University of Mumbai students would go there and that side students will come and they will go for the advanced study in other colleges. Last point is media collaboration. And in this point, we have point number 12, MOU for cooperation and collaboration on broadcasting between Prasar Bharati India and joint stock company Gazprom Media Holding Russian Federation. So now between Prasar Bharati India, I believe Doordarshan and Akashvani, they comes under Prasar Bharati. So Prasar Bharati, they are trying to, this is the old MOU also. They are trying to attach Prasar Bharati with the media company in Russia so that their standard will come up. Right now, who is watching Doordarshan and Akashvani? But lakhs of crore Indian government is spending on this. So more or less we can say it needs upliftment. Now between Prasar Bharati, the Indian broadcasting department, they are getting tied to many media group in Russia. The point number 12 is Prasar Bharati collaboration and cooperation with joint stock company Gazprom Media Holding Russian Federation. Point number 13 is again collaboration of Prasar Bharati with National Media Group Russia. Point number 14, again collaboration and cooperation of Prasar Bharati with Big Asia Media Group. Point number 15, again collaboration of Prasar Bharati with ANO TV Novosti. Again, point number 16, the collaboration and cooperation of Prasar Bharati with TV Bricks joint stock company. It means there are 5 companies in Russia, media group, which Prasar Bharati will get attached to. Means Prasar Bharati has to come up now. It is very low now. No one is listening to Akashvani now. Anyway, but their radio and television are very high. Anyway, now these are the 16 MOU that has been signed between India and Russia. There are some announcement that has been made. 4 announcement has been made. They are not part of MOU, but announcement has been made. The first is program for the development of a strategic area of India-Russia Economic Cooperation till 2030. So whatever economic cooperation is going on, it will happen till 2030. Whatever I have read, it is till 2030. Second is Russia's side has decided to adopt the framework agreement to join the international Big Cat Alliance. Russia has in the I believe Amur River in the kind of Manchuria region. Manchuria used to be a country, but now Manchuria is divided among Russia and China. Manchuria. So in Manchuria, I believe Amur is a river that flow from Mongolia. It starts from the eastern side of Mongolia and it goes and meet the Pacific Ocean, and whole it flows through the middle of heart of Manchuria country. Now north of Manchuria and little bit south also toward the east, it is Vladivostok. I believe that is the last point near to North Korea. That is Russia now. There the tiger is there. Russian tiger. They call it Siberian tiger, but actually it is Manchurian tiger or Amur tiger. Till Mongolia, India is there. Indian subcontinent expands to Mongolia. Means no tiger can live without India. India is the host to tiger, whereas no lion can live without Africa. Africa is host to lion. So this connectivity is required. Earlier, India was still Mongolia, and I believe en route to Mongolia from the Tibet and Kasi Kasgar region till Gansu and Inner Mongolia, all where tiger used to be there. I believe so. But now everyone it is gone. Only in Manchuria tigers are there, and Russia want to protect them. So Russia want to join. Russian side has decided to adopt the framework agreement to join the International Big Cat Alliance in 2023. Some Indian company or Indian they made a kind of initiative to save the big cats, and that is called International Big Cat Alliance. Big Cat, I believe Alliance only. IBIA, IB International Big Cat Alliance. Okay, under this seven animals are coming: tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, jaguar, and puma. Puma are in North, or I believe North America. Puma. They look like tiger only. Anyway, third point is agreement for the exhibition India Fabric of Time between National Craft Museum and Hastkala Academy, New Delhi, and the New Delhi. So there will be agreement of the for the exhibition. So there will be exhibition that will happen from the Indian Fabric of Time between the National Indian Fabric of Time. This is the name of exhibition, and that is a collaboration between the National Craft Museum and Hastkala Academy, New Delhi, and the Tasari Teseno State Historical Architectural Art and Landscape Museum Reserve, Moscow, Russia. Anyway, so there will be exhibition to and fro. Fourth point, there are 5 points. Fourth point is grant of 30-day e-tourist visa on grant basis grant basis or gratis basis. Grant basis to Russian nationals on reciprocal basis. So Russian national they will get e-tourist visa for 30 days. I believe by default, anyone who is carrying Russian passport he can come to India for 30 days through the e-tourist visa. Means e-tourist means you can apply online and you will get tourist visa coming to India. Probably it would be much easier to get e-tourist visa. It should have been visa free. Any Russian can come to India and enjoy his holiday time in India for 30 days. But now they are saying that Russian will be provided e-tourist visa for 30 days. Reciprocal. Indian will also be provided e-tourist visa very easily. Fifth point is grant of group tourist visa. So tourism they are concentrating now. Grant of group tourist visa on gratis basis. Yeah, this is what I was saying. On gratis basis to Russian national. To Russian national only. So group of people from Russia they can travel to India on the e-tourist visa on gratis basis means free of cost without any money. Means Russian national group of people they have to come to Indian embassy online portal and they can apply in a group for the tourist visa in India without any money and they will be granted and in a bulk they can come to India. I believe this is what personally I don't like. Why you cannot make as visa free or visa on arrival? Russian people the Russian people are not known for very terrorist kind of people. So they can come to India, New Delhi, Calcutta, Patna, Lucknow, Bangalore, Madras, or any other airport. Not airport are at town level also, Gaya and those things, and Darbhanga. And there they can come down and at the airport only they can get their passport stamped with the visa. Anyway, it is free, right? It will attract more Russian to come to India. Anyway, this is the MoU that is signed between India and Russia. Now, question is arising. I believe this will be a very big discussion. Question is arising: is it what that Russia is replacing United States? Because whatever we are reading, more or less, it looks like MoU between India and United States. If I exclude the postal service and the media, otherwise, it looks like it is deal with United States in the food grain area. Right till some time back, discussion was going with United States in the work permit visa and those kind of things. I don't think so. Russia is not replacing United States. This much is there. If Indian government want Indian people to go to America and work out there, this is called power of research and invention. The Russia, the way it has done research in recent time on S-400 anti-missile system, and then Burevestnik cruise missile that is nuclear reactor based, and then they have a kind of Sukhoi 57 that is fifth generation fighter jet in production. Means if Russia is attracting the technologists around the globe to Russia, to come to Russia. Everyone wants to go to Russia and learn their technology. They are leading the world now in this arena. Indian people, they also want to go there and they are going there. Russian companies are hiring them. This looks like they want to channelize it. They want to make a framework that in channel manner, in a controlled manner, people can go out there. This is called power of research and invention. I believe this will happen from Indian side also. And then Russian people, rather than coming as a tourist to India, they will come here to work for Indian companies because Indian company technology would be booming.